Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It's Sibo, and we're doing a very special stream today. Dwai Talks. Give me one sec, chat. Let me just do some very last minute setting up. Casey is in the call right now, but I have her muted at the moment. So, but you guys will soon hear her wonderful voice. But let me just first say hello to all of you. Hello. Oh, my hair is a mess. Okay, we're good. Hang on. I'm like setting the light box up because I forgot. It's supposed to say Dwai Talks number 5 and then Casey. But here we are, you know? Sorry, I missed so many days. No worries, Potato. Okay, I should say hello to Casey. Hello, Shippo. Hello, Steph. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Kay. Also, thank you for the raid. Thank you to Protoss for the resub. Thank you to Zero for the host. And yeah, welcome on and everyone. Shade, Zero, Potato, Brad, Box, Asuki, Asuki. I think I got everyone. And K. Wait, I already said K. Well, collar shirt and tie, how fancy. Okay, the reason why, I mean, it's because I wanted to somewhat match my my Animal Crossing avatar, but that's neither here nor there. It was a last minute decision. I was like, what's Dwai wearing in Animal Crossing? Oh, it's wearing that. Okay, I'll wear this then. I need a number 5. I don't know where the number 5 is. I think the number 5 at one point was being used as like an extra S. There it is. Okay. Dwai Talks. Ah. Number. Wait, no. 5. Okay. It's a little close to me. Lightbox. It's Is this the usual angle? This doesn't seem like the usual angle. I have my whatever. It's fine. Hey Sam, welcome in. Thank you for tuning into the stream. How are you doing? Sam is one of my friends from the Christian fellowship I go to, or a small group I go to. Rather. You doing good? Yeah. That's good to hear. Welcome on in. We're gonna be doing the podcast. Okay, let's start off with unmuting Casey. Hello, Casey.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I am doing well.
All right. How's the audio balance, chat? How's the audio balance, Casey? Say things.
Things.
Okay, say more.
Hello,
things.
Kay. Hello, Shippo. Hello,
yeah.
Steph. Hello, Fox.
Woo, things.
Hello, Shade.
Yes, we always love more Casey. It's true, Kay. Casey is louder than you, Sibo. All right, let me turn. She does sound a bit loud to me. Okay. Let me. All right, that's my bad. All right, let me. All right, how about now? Okay, speak, Casey.
Things.
Ings. The Discord cut off the things part.
So sometimes Discord likes to think that my voice is actually background noise.
Okay.
And it will just stop recording me.
Okay.
So if that happens, then, you know,
yeah,
someone's gonna have to tell me.
All right, how about now, chat? Is that okay? Or still a little bit too loud? Maybe I'm speaking too quietly.
Just turn Sibo up.
Oh, I'm already turned up the max.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, that's not true. I could turn up myself and even louder, but then my mic will start peaking. We don't want that. Yeah. No. Anyway, how's everyone chat doing? Okay, so important things to get out of the way first. All right. because this is the podcast. We'll try our best to keep looking at chat and talking with chat now and again. For the most part, we're just gonna Casey and I will be talking with each other and chat chiming in. If you would like us to answer one of your questions, feel free to feel free to, let me type this. I made a Google Forms where you can submit your questions there, and then at the end of the podcast we'll tackle those questions. That said, any questions that are asked in the stream chat, we'll also try to answer if the time is willing and stuff like that. But whatever makes sense. We're kind of go with the flow here, so it should be fine. But yeah, and is everything good? Everything Gucci? Chat will entertain itself. I mean, you feel free to we'll still be interacting with you, Shade, and the rest of chat. But
to be fair, Sibo, a lot of times chat does tend to go off on tangents, and you just do your thing.
That's true. That's true.
And then you look at chat, and you're like, "What in the world?
Yeah, what
happened over here?"
It's like just suddenly 15 new messages in the last 30 seconds. Sibo lives his own life, says Steph. You right. All right. Okay, are we give me oh, I forgot to hold on. Let me make sure everything's okay. Then we'll get started.
Start spilling the metaphorical tea.
Yes, we'll start to spill the metaphorical tea. Oh, I forgot to mess with the lighting option. Okay, sorry. Here. Okay. Are you ready, Casey?
I think so.
All right. Am I ready? So that's a good question. I should have this over here, chat over here. The answer was no. I was not ready. Chat, I forgot to do one last thing, but I assure you, we could very soon. You better be your live. See if it was not ready. Shh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. We'll do it like this. Yeah, let's do it like that. That seems fine. That seems good. And then we'll have the list of... Okay. All right, let's go. Okay. I'm gonna play the intro thing, chat. We're gonna do the Dwai Talks intro thing, and then we're gonna hop right into it. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, Casey.
Sounds good.
All right. Wait, I forgot the... Oh, no, you're not supposed to... Oh, you're not supposed to... Okay. Wait, let's try that again. We butchered the intro a little bit. Hold on. Wait for the music thing to end, and then give it a sec. Perfect intro. No. Hold on. I got a little too hyped. All right. Prepare. Intro take 2. Yes. Okay. It's not ready at all. Look, Steph. Don't need to call me out. All right, let's go. No, not on hype box. Hype. All right. Shh. 3, 2. Hello and welcome to Dwai Talks number 5, a podcast where we invite a guest over and talk about things with said guest. Today we have a crazy cat lady, one could say. She loves drinking tea, a rock star on the mandolin, and she dies unnecessarily to unnecessary spikes in Mario Maker 2. Please, would you welcome Casey? Thank you for joining us today.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. How are you doing, first of all?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Okay. Oh wait, shoot! I forgot to do the. I was gonna do this whole like intro thing, chat, where I was gonna go uh and introduce it. Okay, let me just try this again. Okay, introducing Casey. Oh shoot! Wait, no. There you go. There she is. Okay. There, nailed it. Nailed it. All right. Perfect execution. Okay.
I'm sparkling now.
Yeah, you're sparkling. First try. So, welcome to the welcome to the podcast. As I said earlier, why don't you introduce yourself, Casey? What do you do? Like what?
Hello.
In terms of like, yeah.
I'm Casey. I stream and I work and I play video games.
Nice. What do you stream?
Oh, I stream many things. Box's cat bug. I stream Mario Maker 2. I stream Cat Quest. Breath of the Wild. I was doing Hat in Time for a while, but I tend to rage quit that, so I don't think I'm going to be playing that for very much longer.
No, I enjoyed your Hat in Time streams. They were a lot of fun. I guess we could start with like asking, like what made you start streaming? Like first of all, and like, yeah, I guess like why? Why did you start streaming, and what do you enjoy about it?
Well, Fox started streaming, and then I took over his stream one day, and I was like, "This is fun." And then I streamed.
So it was just a very like because Vox streamed, you're like, and then you got the
I
chance
wanted to try it.
Okay.
And then I had fun, so I continued.
Yeah, I think I don't remember if I feel like I tuned into either your first stream or one of the very first streams that you've done. And I gotta say, you're definitely more. You definitely speak more now, I find, in streams compared to like way back when. But I don't know if you recall how it was like in the very beginning.
I remember being extremely nervous in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Why were you nervous? Like, can you like, yeah, I guess go into more detail of like how you felt, like, what were some difficult things starting off?
I'm very introverted most of the time. So
Mood.
The thought of sitting in front of a computer and possibly talking to hundreds of people all at the same time just gave me an anxiety attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I would sit there and I would have fun. And then people would start talking. I'm like, I don't know you. And I'm supposed to continue talking to you, people that I don't know.
Do you still find that like now, do you still find it like that anxiety still happens? Like with people, like just new people in chat?
Not as much.
Mm.
Unless there are like a lot of mod things going on. Like I've had streams where I got a Man of Steel that when they say like crude things in chat, it makes me nervous, and then I have like mini anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
And...
like, yeah, and I suppose like that does happen like often enough that it's pretty annoying, I would say, and pretty like frustrating to deal with. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I feel like I think I was in the same boat as you in terms of like the feeling nervous at the beginning when I first started and didn't really know who I was talking to sometimes. Like obviously there are a lot of my friends who would tune in, but even then it was kind of nerve-wracking because you're starting off, you don't really know the direction you're going.
Yeah, I also didn't have real life friends that would come to my streams. I still don't.
Oh no. Hey, you have
I
Box.
tell people I stream and they're like, well, yeah, there's Box. But I tell people I stream and they're like, oh, I want to watch. So I'll give them the link and then they never show up.
Oh. Do you think it's like, because they're just not really familiar with Twitch, or like, yeah, I guess is like, is there some sort of like, I don't know, random like, what's the word I'm looking for?
All right, chat is yelling at me, guys. First of all, Box, I'm dating Box, so it's different.
That's true. Box is a special friend.
Yes, I'm not one to think of him as like a friend, because he's my boyfriend. So it's a different category.
Makes sense. Sam says, "I know a person who didn't go to my stream because they were watching Twilight." That person being me.
Oof, burn.
Yeah. But you know, it's fine. It says Sibo is the first channel to pop up when I install Twitch after I set up my favorite as Hollow Knight. Okay. Let's see. So, I guess on that note, like, you started streaming Mario Maker 2, correct?
My first stream ever was actually Breath of the Wild
Oh, okay.
Master Mode.
Did not know that. So, I guess like what were your goals for streaming like before, like when you first started, and does it like different now?
It's not really different. The goal is to have fun and find new ways to have fun.
Okay. So it's just very much like a chill, go with the flow hobby for you.
I try to make it like that.
Yeah. Do you think you succeeded?
Most of the time.
I think so. I think so. um yeah, no, I agree. So but you definitely stream Mario Maker 2 the most. Is it because you enjoy that game the most, or is it like for another reason?
I find that there is more chat interaction with Mario Maker streams.
Okay.
So I tend to try to do things that will get chat active.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Are you like me where you find, I mean, I assume this is probably for most streamers, they enjoy it when there's chat to interact with, you know? If chat's silent, it's kind of not really that fun for me. But I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the same for you. But I
Um,
assume it is.
If chat is silent, I struggle to find things to say.
Mm-hmm.
And then I attempt to narrate what I'm doing, and I don't think it works very well.
Okay, Sans just lurking and listening. This is definitely a conversation between two introverts. Oh no.
I can't help it. I'm introverted.
Yeah. No, I mean same. Do you know what your Myers-Briggs is? Like that 4-letter personality?
No.
Okay. You should take it someday, Casey, for fun. And come back to me. Sibo's narratoring is rubbing off on Casey. Is it? Is this true, Casey?
I'm not sure. I just kind of like word vomit words out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm. During stream, are you like, do you ever like find yourself trying to like find things to talk, but then you can't think of anything, and then you either stay silent or word vomit?
Yes, I try to avoid staying silent though.
Mm. I mean, that's good. That's
Samit
good.
puts it very well. Wording is hard.
Yeah, wording is hard. I mean, for me, like one of the reasons why I started streaming is so that I can work on my talking skills. I'm still kind of you know, scatterbrained and all, but I think streaming has been beneficial for me. And I'm glad to meet, you know, fellow introverts streaming. and equally struggling in keeping conversations going. um the chat, but I feel like, I don't know, I really enjoy your streams, because it's very chill. You have cats, and and it's amusing.
There are many cats.
There are many cats. But we'll talk about the cats later. So you brought up the point earlier about sometimes people would come in and say some like inappropriate things. Um, and I just kind of want to ask like a little bit of a related question, perhaps, like, or I'm just curious, like, is that the reason why you decided to go family friendly on your stream, or is the family friendly
It
for another reason?
it is the reason why I went family friendly. When I was not family friendly, it was the crude comments would come in more often.
Okay.
And once I put that family friendly tag on, they kind of slowed down a bit.
Okay. That makes sense. Because
I
I feel
felt better
like,
about banning random people
yeah, yeah.
off one crude comment rather than, well, I'm not actually a family friendly stream, so why should they be banned for saying that? But then I was like, well, my stream, my rules, so I'll just be family friendly and they
Mhm.
get banned.
Makes it clear for everyone involved. I find.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I feel like um, when people are first starting off streaming, they should really set like very clear rules. Otherwise, they'll do problems. um,
Yes.
I don't know. I kind of been flip flopping, admittedly, whether or not I should change my channel to a family friendly channel rather than PG
Mm,
13.
You're
Um,
almost there
that's true.
with
I'm almost there,
PG-13.
but with PG 13, have like a little bit of leeway for things, I guess,
True.
that a family friendly channel does not. But yeah, I don't know. I find that the idea of family friendly channel is appealing to me because yeah, there's a lot of bad people on Twitch. A lot of like, anyone can just show up and start chatting, and
Yeah.
you don't know who.
Fox is being rude.
Fox says, "Remember, Casey, you get one F bomb." This is true. I mean, it's a PG-13 stream. Technically, that is true. Um, yeah, Steph says you got to be liberal with the ban hammer. I agree. I agree. Um, I feel like, and you could choose to disagree with me, Casey, but I feel like if um there shouldn't be like a three strikes you're out kind of rule. I feel like once you know say something bad, you just should get instantly banned because you're expected, I feel, to read the rules of the streamer that the streamer has set. Um, but I don't know if your views on that is different, Casey.
So if it's not something that's like extremely off-putting or mean, like if they're just spamming the chat, then usually my mods will just time people out.
Hmm.
And then if they continue doing it, then they'll get banned. But if they come in and they start saying extremely crude things about me, then it's like instant ban.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. All right. I mean that's pretty good. Let's see. Uh, we Casey and I assume, Casey, you have the list open of things to talk about.
I do.
Yeah. So I mean, every Dwai Talks, I have like a list of things, like a quote unquote itinerary, just to help us to guide through. I'm just like, okay, yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next section because segues are. Oh, I should mention, Kay. The questions that are submitted into the forms, the AMA forms, those are going to be answered at the end of the podcast. We're gonna have about 20 minutes plus to do the AMA at the end. But if there are any like time sensitive questions, I guess, then feel free to just post it here. Yeah.
You should get a Dwai emoji that is Dwai riding a Segway for these moments.
That's true. It's true. Anyway, without any good segues,
sorry.
yeah, no, it's fine. We're drinking tea, right, Casey?
We are.
We are. What kind of tea are you drinking right now?
It depends on which cup I grab.
Mm-hmm.
I have a, I don't remember what it's called, a berry flavored tea that's supposed to help with my immune system support.
Okay.
Did I word that right? I don't think I worded that right. Anyway, it tastes like berries. It's very good.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
And then my other tea. Hold on, let me go grab my other tea.
Right, because Casey before the start of the stream was like, "I have multiple teas." I'm like, "What?"
I had to make sure that I had enough tea for the both of us if Sibo forgot his tea. Anyway, my other tea is a cinnamon tea that I had at work today, but I didn't finish it, so I'm finishing it now.
Yours is like far more interesting than mine. Mine's just a green tea.
What time do I make more tea every night? I have an alarm on my phone that goes off
You have
every
an
night at
alarm?
9. I have an alarm on my phone that goes off at 9:30 p.m. every night. And if it's a work night, I get up, I get my reusable water bottle and I fill it up and I put my cinnamon tea in the water and I close it up and I put it in the fridge for overnight.
Wow. That's some dedication.
I like my tea cold steeped. I can't help it.
Do you drink? I mean, I get you drink tea every day. I assume.
Yes.
Yes.
And then when I wake up in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I walk into the kitchen. I get my mug. I put my tea bag in it, and I warm up my water, and I let it steep for an hour while I get ready for work. And then, as I'm collecting all of my things to walk out the door, I chug my tea.
Do you?
I did quit coffee.
Do you like stronger teas or like?
I like my teas spicy, so usually in the morning I'll have a chai tea.
Okay.
Currently, it's pumpkin chai because that's what I had left over
Fair.
from when pumpkin was in season, and I bought 10 boxes of it.
You bought? How many more boxes do you have left?
3.
3? Wow, you went through 7 boxes?
I like my tea.
That's true. But presumably, you know, pumpkin is in season during, you know, Halloween, like fall.
Yes. So pumpkin in stores, like for not just teas, but also beers and different alcohols because I work in a liquor store. Pumpkin flavor is during August actually. And by the time September rolls around, we've sold out of all of the pumpkin. And it's very hard to find anything pumpkin flavored after September rolls around. So if you want your pumpkin stuff, you got to get it in August.
August.
That's a tip.
Huh. I had never guessed. August. I mean, I don't really drink pumpkin flavored tea, so I don't really know these things.
I'm slightly obsessed with pumpkin, so
I mean, that's good.
I know these things.
You know the pumpkins.
And also, everything spring variety is out right now, even though it's the middle of February and it's snowing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that generally happens, right? Or things kind of happened a month or two before they actually happen.
Yeah.
You mentioned the liquor store where you work, right? Are you enjoying your job there?
Most of the time. There's always those annoying customers that call you and yell at you because they got what they ordered on their online order, but in fact they didn't because they didn't think they got what they ordered.
Okay.
Did you follow that? Should I repeat
Yeah,
that?
repeat that for me.
Okay, so this guy called and he goes, I didn't get what I ordered. I'm like, okay, what did you order? And he lists out all the things that he ordered. I'm like, sir, that is what you ordered. And that is
And
what we
that is
gave you.
okay. So I mean, yeah. Do you get like a lot of those kind of customers who think something is
I
something
get
else?
enough of them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I run the online, so they go to me instead of other people.
uh, Casey likes to put googly eyes everywhere. Ask her
Oh
where her
no.
favorite places to put them are. Should I know this, Casey? What?
Well, googly eyes. I like to put them anywhere where it makes something look like it could be alive now.
Alive now? Wait,
Yes, like if it
elaborate.
wasn't alive before and now
Oh,
it's got
oh,
eyes, so
you
now it's
you
got a face
slap
and
googly
it's
eyes on
looking
them.
at
I see. You should bring
Fox
like
has
you should bring googly eyes to work
maybe I should.
and just slapping on
Fox
signs and
has
things.
a Nintendo lamp that is a chain chomp,
Okay.
and I found his googly eyes, and I took them and I stuck them on the eyes of the lamp.
Upgrade. You're just upgrading the lamp, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it makes perfect sense. Like why
Fox
why
is like,
have regular
everyone,
eyes when you can have googly eyes?
everything has eyes in Fox's bedroom. Use lash glue. Put the googly eyes the box ordered have they're like stickers, so they already stick. I don't need lash glue.
What's lash glue?
It's for your eyelashes when you want to stick new
Oh.
eyelashes on your face.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, lash glue? What's
I'm just reading chat.
like a whiplash glue? Like I
No.
don't know. Okay, eyelash glue. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I see. I see. I see.
Shade, that's a great idea. It doesn't yet.
Um, I don't know how to segue. So, what's your favorite video game, Casey?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm indecisive.
Mood.
Currently, I like Mario Maker and Animal Crossing and Dadish and Cat Quest.
What's a dadish?
And Dadish
For those who
is
are
a
not
new
aware.
platformer game that I've discovered that is full of dad jokes, and I love it every
Dad jokes.
second. It's great.
So there's puns? Puns everywhere?
There's puns everywhere.
All right, no wonder you guys
What's
recommended
my
it to
favorite
me.
video game? IDK, basically. I'm also very much enjoying Magic Arena right now. So
Okay. Um, wait, I mean that's good then. I feel like having not having a favorite video game means that you get. It sounds like whatever you're playing currently becomes your favorite video game.
basically, Pikmin was my favorite for a while.
Hmm. I feel like that's such a wholesome approach. Like you appreciate the game as much as possible. Like I don't know. It's just
I mean, I didn't get 700 hours in Breath of the Wild for no reason, right?
okay.
So
That's fair. You mentioned Magic the Gathering Arena, right?
yes.
I have never played Magic the Gathering, but I know what Magic the Gathering Arena is. When did you get into Magic the Gathering? Because I know you also have like a lot of cards as well.
So I got into it a couple months ago.
Mhm.
Box has been wanting me to get into Magic for much longer than that. But I was attempting to find a video game that I could play with one of my friends, and they were like, "Well, do you want to learn how to play Magic?" And I'm like, I guess so." So he taught me how to play Magic, and then now I'm addicted. So goodbye all of my money.
Was it difficult to learn? Did you find?
Yes. I still don't know what I'm doing 90% of the time.
I remember I looked on YouTube like how to play Magic the Gathering, and it
It's
was
so
just I'm
complicated.
like, what am I watching? What am I listening to? Like, what's a I don't know. I don't even
When I
know.
was when I was in college, someone attempted to teach me how to play the physical card game,
Hmm.
and I just looked at them and I was like, I have no idea what you're saying to me. So the fact that they made a game on the computer that basically does all of the extra work for me, so all I have to do is learn what the heck these cards do
Right.
and how do I use them, and then I can figure out what I'm supposed to be tapping and when and how much each thing costs to play
Hmm.
is so much easier. Also, hello, Mishra.
Hello, Mishra. Thank you for the follow. I know I just typed it,
It's
so do not
so
interrupt the.
odd that
Yeah.
that Mishra pops in as we talk about magic.
Huh. Wait, what's the correlation there?
Mishra plays magic.
Oh wait, I guess that was a pretty implied correlation. Now to think about
Hmm.
it. My bad. Um, I don't know. Maybe Casey, you can maybe one day teach me how to play Magic.
When I figure out what I'm doing, sure.
I mean, I feel like you'd be a good teacher in terms of.
There were many days that I sat there on this game
Mhm.
and I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just like, "Friend, help me! I don't know what I'm doing."
Like,
And he's like, "Well, share your screen." And then he would talk me through what each card does, and then I still wouldn't get it until I could play the card like a few times
gotcha.
through.
Yeah, I'm also kind of learn by doing. Like, whenever like it's not just for me. It's like whatever, especially like tabletop games. Whatever game we're playing, um, I find that I have to like I can't just hear the rules being explained to me. I have to actually play, which is frustrating for a lot of people.
Learn by doing.
Yeah,
That's how
learn
I
by
have to
doing.
do it.
Exactly. Thank you for the lyric, Steph. Um, cool. Anything thing we wanna you wanna talk about? I didn't something school that I didn't really go into because
Um,
segues are hard.
I don't think so.
All right, let's move on. um, by the way, do you like the setting I have created in Animal Crossing for this Dwai Talks?
Are you talking to me or
Oh,
chat?
I'm talking to you and chat, I
Oh,
guess, but yeah.
I am very much enjoying it. It's like a talk show.
What I was going for. Like on this side, you have like, um, you have pink cat stuff
And
and
cat stuff.
a guitar that's supposed to be a mandolin, and then on
I
this
play
side we
guitar
have
too.
Dwai. So I feel like I feel like just
And me
placement.
being
Yeah,
oblivious, the first thing I did when I walked into this room was sit in Dwight's seat.
that's true. I was like, oh no, that's not how it's supposed to happen. Originally, I set up where the objects were flipped the other way around, but um looking at it on stream, it didn't make much sense because it would make more sense if I was on the left side because I'm on the left side on stream. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Um, we mentioned about the guitar that's supposed to be a mandolin. Um, so we might as well head into the music topic. How did you get into music, Casey? I know you're a fellow musician.
So,
Yeah.
music is essentially like my everything. um, when I was very little, like 3 or 4 years old,
Hmm.
on the weekends, my mother would bring me over to my great grandmother's house, and my great grandfather was scary, but that's another topic.
Okay.
Um, so my great grandmother comes from a family of musicians. So she had, pianos, guitars, mandolins, ukuleles. Um, and every weekend I would go over there, and for the entire day, we would have grilled cheese sandwiches and sing.
Oh.
So I've basically been singing for the past 25 years.
Wow.
Um, if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be into music as much as I am.
Mm,
I wouldn't play instruments. I wouldn't own mandolins. Um, I wouldn't have even attempted to go into choirs or any of that.
right.
Like my entire life would be different if it weren't for going over on the weekends and playing music with Grandma Van Scoik every single week. And she loved it too,
Yeah, I mean, I see
apparently.
so.
From the stories I've heard. I was, a 3-year-old doesn't exactly remember very much, so
I'm sure you had a very, very good voice when you were 3. Um, yeah, no, that is very wholesome. So I guess like, hmm, how should I? Let me think of how to phrase or how to
here comes the segue emote.
It's the segue Evo. Gotta find a segue. I mean, it's still in the same topic, but you mentioned like yeah, okay, so there's a bunch of like guitars, ukuleles, mandolins there too, mandolins. And you sang. So I assume that's where you learned like all those instruments, right? Besides
Actually,
singing. What about?
she
Mhm.
attempted to teach me guitar when I was in middle school, but I wasn't a very good student.
Okay.
um, when I was in high school, my grandparents were like, "Do you want to learn how to play piano?" And I was like, "Sure."
Mm.
And down the street from my house, there was a piano teacher, and they were like, "Here you go. Take piano lessons from this person." And I was like, "Cool, thanks." So I took 4 years of piano lessons in high school,
Okay.
and
How
during
did they
high
go?
school, I just well, I was pretty okay at piano. During high school, I decided that on top of the choir, because I've been in choir in school pretty much as every single year I was in school, I was in choir. Um, when I was in high school, I decided on top of choir, I was going to take the guitar class.
Mm-hmm.
No music stream. Too much
Yeah,
anxiety.
Casey, when's the music stream?
No, no. Too much anxiety. So I took guitar class, guitar 1 it was called,
Hmm.
in I don't remember which year of high school. I believe it was 10th grade. It could have been 11th grade. I don't remember. It wasn't like my first year of high
Mm-hmm.
school though. Um so I took guitar in some year in
Some
high
year in
school,
high school, yeah.
and at that point I wasn't going to my great grandmother's like every single week anymore.
Right.
Um, so I would go every now and again. So I went one weekend, and we were just going through all of her things, and she's like, "Okay, hold on. Sit here a second. I'll be right back." And she goes off somewhere, and she comes back with this little tiny guitar-looking case. And I'm like, "Ooh, what's this?" And she's like, "This is my mandolin."
Ooh.
I'm like, what's a mandolin? I've never heard of this. So I open up the thing and I see this this beautiful shiny sunburst. I don't remember the exact term of the paint job, but like this sunburst design on this vintage
Right.
harmony mandolin. And I didn't realize that it was vintage. I didn't realize that it was as old as it was. She
Yeah.
just goes, "This is my mandolin." We tuned it up, and I'm kind of like plucking at the notes because I don't know what they do
Mm-hmm.
aside from like make plunky noises.
Yeah.
And she goes, you can take it home with you if you want to
What?
borrow it. And I was like, are you sure?
Yo.
And she's like, yes, I'm not playing it anymore. I play my guitar when I want to play. And I was like, are you sure? And she goes, I'm 100% sure. So I brought it home and I looked up some easy mandolin chords, like 2-finger mandolin chords. I was like, wow, 2 fingers. This is great. So I looked up some easy mandolin chords
Yeah.
and I learned to play All Fly Away.
Mm.
That was the first song that I learned. I learned it in less than a week. My fingers really hurt because I had never played mandolin before.
Right.
I never trust
Did you
myself,
end up building a
Zero.
bunch of calces?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But it took a while because the mandolin strings are a lot thinner than guitar strings. And also, the guitar that I learned on at school was classical guitar, so nylon strings
Yeah.
don't actually leave calluses on
Yeah.
your fingers. I learned that the hard
Yeah.
way.
This is why I definitely prefer classical guitar over the steel string guitars. Definitely
So yes,
kinder.
I brought home my mandolin. I learned how to play All Fly Away,
Mhm.
and my mom was on the phone with my great grandmother about a week and a half later, and she was telling her that I've been playing the mandolin every single day for the past however long I've had it,
Right.
and the song that I keep playing is All Fly Away, and she just goes, "Tell her to keep it. It's hers
Aww.
now."
Aww. Wait,
And I
that's
was
such a
like,
cute story.
"Are you sure? Are you sure that I should keep this? This is your mandolin."
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "No, it's yours now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Passing on the love for mandolins.
And I learned about 3 or 4 years later that All Fly Away is actually her favorite song.
How about that?
And it was the first song that I learned on the mandolin.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of like
That's really
I
cool.
had all the feels. I had all the feels.
Yeah. I've never met a mandolin player before, so you're technically the first mandolin player I've ever met. Like,
A lot of people call it a banjo.
yeah, I feel like it's a very misunderstood instrument. Because they
Some people
don't
call it a
really know what it
ukulele
is.
as well.
Oh
It
gosh.
doesn't look like a ukulele at all,
It
guys.
doesn't, not at all. I mean, hold on, let me find like a picture of a mandolin and show chat.
Yes. So, Box says I played All Fly Away at my great grandmother's funeral
Mm-hmm.
with one of my best friends in real life who lives also down the street from me. She plays guitar.
Okay.
So my great grandmother gave me her mandolin, her ukulele, and her guitar at some point in the span of high school and like 5 or 6 years ago.
Gotcha.
So at her funeral, I was playing her mandolin, and my friend was playing her guitar to her favorite song. And I almost didn't make it through the song. It's the first time I've ever almost not made it through that song.
That's a very like, I don't know, it's a very bittersweet moment, you know.
I'm sorry, Steph.
Yeah, you're making Steph all the emotions. That's such
If it makes you feel any better, I'm also emotions right now.
Such a perfect story. I don't know. Do you have like, I guess now that, I mean, do you have any like desire to like teach mandolin to other people?
I am definitely not good enough to teach other people how to play mandolin.
Mm-hmm.
I could show people a few chords.
Okay.
Aside from that, I couldn't tell you what notes are what.
Mm. But do you like plan to like continue learning more and more about it? Future?
I plan to continue playing, and if learning more about it ends up happening, then
Then I'll
learning
happen.
more about it ends up happening.
Makes sense. Why don't you play something for us then, Casey?
Sure. Let me. Oops. I'm knocking things over. Don't worry, it wasn't tea.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. No. I was gonna say something about that. I forgot. Um. Yeah. Sure. Why don't you play "I'll Fly Away" if you want?
That sounds like a great plan.
All right.
Some bright morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars has flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Hey! Wait. I gotta also do. Hold on. Hey! Standing ovation. Hey! Wait. Hey!
Did Steph find a mandolin emote?
Steph did find a mandolin emote.
I'm excited.
Wow.
Oh, and it's a round body mandolin. I want one of those, but they don't make it anymore. So I'd have to find a vintage one, and then it would cost me a lot of money.
Steph wants it encore. That's cool. Thanks for playing, Casey.
Problem.
Do you get nervous when you play, or do you get into the zone?
I start out nervous usually,
Mm-hmm.
and then if I can get into the zone, then I'm fine.
Hmm.
But sometimes the zone doesn't always happen,
I feel.
and then nerves happen, and then you screw up, and you're like, "Oh crap! I just screwed
Yeah.
up. What do I do now?"
and then you
in the
panic
back of your
more.
mind, you're like, "You gotta keep going."
Yeah. We're taught to keep going even if we make a mistake. So it's like, gotta finish strong.
Yes, what Shippo said. Panic, screaming.
Yeah, a lot of panic. I mean, you can't really scream when you're singing, I suppose. I feel like,
and that's all going on in my head as I'm sitting there trying to look like a normal person playing there.
Actual internal screaming.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm. I feel like singing is such a like a direct instrument, if that makes any sense. Like whatever you're feeling, like it's when you sing it out, it's just like it's immediately felt or heard. Whether you're nervous to confidence, happy, sad, whatever, right? I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yay! Gonna keep clapping and find a segue. Yay! Wait, hold on. I'm not done with the piano point though. Like you kind of skimmed over it a little bit. You said you learned piano for like 4 years. You stopped?
I stopped taking lessons.
Okay.
I was in the 8th grade. I joined the church band.
Mhm.
So when I started going to the church band, I was basically just singer, and I had a tambourine, so I would, keep the beat.
Right.
Then when I started learning piano, I would branch out into a couple songs here and there. I would play piano, but also the pianist in the band was my piano teacher, so I didn't
Gotcha.
always get a chance to play piano.
Makes sense.
And then when the piano teacher left that band,
Mhm.
I ended up playing piano and singing at the same time during the performances.
Mm.
And then eventually we got a different pianist, and they were like, well, you play mandolin, so you should play the mandolin during the services instead. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I guess so. I guess I
this
can
is
do that,
happening
because
now.
up until then I was only playing a select few songs as a mandolin, like on the mandolin.
Mhm.
And every other song would just be on the piano.
Gotcha. But now it was every
Unfortunately, because there was a new pianist,
Mhm.
I wasn't on the piano as much, so I'm very extremely rusty on piano
Gotcha.
now.
So if I were to like throw a piano at you, provided it doesn't, knock you out, like
I
would you
could
be able to
figure
play
it
something?
out.
Yeah, right. You would be
I
able
could
to.
figure it out.
I feel
It
like
would
you
take me a little while.
never really fully forget piano, especially.
I mean, I learned the basics of music theory on the piano. So
Okay, yeah, no, that makes
chat
sense.
is yelling at you for saying that you're gonna throw a piano at me.
No, I know.
I actually own a keyboard.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
Uh-huh.
so my dad is a garbage man, so
Oh.
he found it in a dumpster
Oh.
at Toys R Us.
Mhm.
It worked.
Okay.
So the problem is that it didn't have a plug
Oh.
or a wire to plug it into the wall.
Wait,
So he found one in the basement,
Okay.
and then, the fact that I had it for about 15 years or so, that wire broke.
Ah.
And I have just been too lazy to buy an $11 wire, I'll be completely honest.
Hmm. Maybe you'll find a mysterious wire at your doorstep one of these days, Casey.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll buy one and won't remember buying it, and then it'll just appear there.
Because I don't know. I mean, I'm biased. I love piano, so the more pianists, the merrier.
And a mysterious cactus.
and a mysterious cactus, a calling card, if you will. You're gonna see one of these Dwai cactuses in front of your doorstep. We're going to take a bit of a break. Yeah, we're gonna actually have an ad break, chat. I never run ads on this channel purposely, but we're gonna run ads because it's very much in flavor. So we'll be back in about a minute and a half, but stick around. I mean, subs won't be affected by the ads. People watching from YouTube won't be affected by the ads, but hey.
Most of the people in chat won't be affected, actually.
Correct. So, Eddie Dawn subs out there, I'm picking you out. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Zero. I'm sorry. But hey, stick around.
Tell us when you're back, Zero.
Yeah, we'll be back in like 90 seconds or so.
You gotta tell us what the ad was.
Oh wait, hold on. I actually need to run the ad. Okay. The ad has started. No, that's good so far. If you need, Casey, you can take like a really quick bathroom break or refill on tea, stuff like that. If not, then you're welcome to just
do that. I'll be BRB.
All right, I'll just talk to chat while I wait. Hello, chat. I know. I know you can still hear me, chat. Just a little less formal now that we're on a break, you know. Shade sees no ad. You don't see an ad? Oh well, you know. That's fine. And bam, I've avoided the ad. Oh, of course, ad blocker. You know, that makes sense. That's not a good ad break then with no ad. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Shippo. Yeah, there was supposed to be an ad, but if you have ad blocker, then you won't see the ad, presumably. But that's okay. It was more for just in flavor. A bit of a struggle for me today in terms of talking, so I apologize for that. But hopefully so far it's been okay. Okay, the ads have finished. But like, Casey's not back yet, so we're just gonna ramble for a bit. How are you doing? How are you doing, chat? Welcome back, Box. Yo, let ads play and support your favorite streamers and stuff. You right? Good timing, Box. Good timing. Very good timing. Except Casey's not back yet, so yeah. But you did return, just as the ads finished. The AMA section will be the final thing we're gonna do as a reminder. So if you want to submit any questions for us to answer and have topics to talk about, then feel free to type an !AMA for the link to the Google Forms and put your question there, and then we'll get to it. I have no idea what the questions submitted there so far. I'll look when we get to this section, but I expect some spicy questions from you, chat.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Casey. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. When I tried to come back into my room, this little white ball of fur decided that she needed to be in my room with me.
Yo, wait, hold that thought. Let's okay, hold that thought. We're gonna segue back into the intro music, into the actual Dwai Talks.
Okay.
All right. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1, and a. Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing, Casey?
I'm doing well.
Second half of Dwai Talks. Were you nervous coming in, out of curiosity?
For the Dwai Talks?
Yeah.
So I was excited, and then everyone started hyping it up for today, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have an anxiety attack now, and now I'm just having fun. So
well, you know, I'm glad you're it seems like you're having more fun and then panic. That's good. That's good. That's good. I myself am slightly panicked still, but having fun. Having a good time. You know, I feel like I have a sense of like responsibility to drive the conversations in directions, right? So
fair.
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. That's my own personal problem. I'll have to deal with it. Let's talk about cats, Casey. Because you mentioned you had a little white fur ball on your lap now?
Yes, there is a white fur ball on my lap right now.
All right, and
she is demanding attention.
You can see the fur. There's a picture that her emote, Casey's emote, is up there. That's the white fur ball we're referring to. Who is this white fur ball?
This is Princess Dot.
Princess Dot. Why is she a princess?
Because, well, she had, when she was a little tiny baby outside, she had this spot on her forehead.
Yeah.
And my mom said, "Oh, it looks like a dot." Oh my goodness.
You just saw the picture I
It
put
looks
in
like
stream.
Dot. We're gonna name her Dot. And
Yeah.
then as she got older and more princessy, my mom was like, this cat is a princess.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is now Princess Dot. And I was like, all right.
Perfect.
So
Where'd you get the costume?
I was at Walmart
Ah.
and it was around Halloween and I found it and I was like, I need this now.
I didn't know they sold pet accessories at Walmart. Oh.
In the pet section they do.
There's a pet. Yo, I don't go into Walmart enough. Walmart
There's
has everything.
a section for everything
Yeah.
in Walmart, Devo.
Just like if you need anything, just go to Walmart. True.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, as Shay says, character development.
And also,
Mhm.
her little Dot turned into like this weird crown thing. So my mom was like, "Oh, that's even more perfect. Now she's really a princess."
She's really like getting into her role as a prince.
Mm-hmm. Crown and everything.
What are some things that make her act like a prince? Like you said.
Oh, she steals all of my chairs.
Such a princess thing.
She decides when it's playtime.
Mm-hmm.
The princess outfit is not super glued to her. She knows how to manipulate me. I tell you that much.
Yeah. I mean,
She has this you know the look that Puss in Boots gives?
Yeah.
She has one of those.
Oh my goodness.
And there's very loud purring associated with it,
Mm-hmm.
and usually belly rubs are involved.
And she has the most adorable beans as well.
Yes.
She knows she's cute and a princess. So she's taking full advantage of that, Casey.
Absolutely.
But you can't say no to her either. Well, I mean, I
It's
guess
hard.
you can. It's hard to, yeah.
It's really hard to say no to her.
I assume she is your favorite.
She has chosen me as the favorite, so I'm stuck with her as my favorite.
So you didn't choose Ash, so you didn't choose her. She chose you.
Exactly.
Okay. As cats do.
Yes. Also, my dad's cat chose me.
Okay. How many
And
cats
her, you know.
do you have? Casey.
So I have 3.
Okay.
I have Princess Dot, Puff Puff, and Bumble Bear.
Mm-hmm.
See
if I can find
they all
pictures.
came from outside. Plus my parents have 2 cats.
Yeah.
They have Boo Boo and Dusty. Boo Boo is Dusty's mother biologically.
Oh, okay.
Dusty was one of a litter of 5. I believe it was 5.
Okay. Are the
And
cats just
Dusty-
kind of outside? Like
Well,
I don't know how it works, you know.
The outside cats are another story. All of the cats came from outside.
Mm-hmm.
So Dot and Puff fell out of the dumpster
Wait,
a few
what?
years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, they fell out of the dumpster. We were doing renovations on the house.
Mm-hmm.
We had a dumpster in our driveway. And this mama cat decided that she's gonna bring her whole litter to this dumpster.
Oh,
That's
no.
their home.
Yeah.
They were a litter of 3. There was Princess Dot, there was Puff, and then there was another one that we called Sylvester, but his name is now Berwin.
What changed?
The owner.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like, what?
My
what determines
mom
the cat
named
name
him
change?
Sylvester
Yeah.
because he was like one of those bow tie cats or the black and white ones.
Okay, so like from like Looney Tunes, right? Wait, isn't it?
Yeah, like he looks kind of like Sylvester.
Yeah.
So my mom named him Sylvester. And then my dad's friend wanted a cat. Yeah, tuxedo cat. That's the word I was looking for, Steph. Thank you.
Fancy babies, as Steph says.
So, um, when they came to look at the cats, we had caught Puff and Sylvester, and the night before we had caught Dot.
Mm.
They wanted a female cat, but our only female cat at the time was Dot, and she had just been caught, so she was basically still feral.
Yep.
So we were like, well, you can hold this cat and you can hold that cat, but you can't touch that cat. Because it's not going to work.
Right.
So we picked up Puff, we handed them to her, and Puff freaked out. He did not want to be held.
Oh.
He still doesn't really like, but he tolerates it now.
Mhm.
We picked up Sylvester, and he didn't really like me holding him. I handed him to the person, and he just stopped, relaxed, and started kneading her. And she's like,
Aw.
"This is my cat," and we're like, "It's your cat."
It's kind of like I don't know why the image of like Harry Potter, you know how like when witches and wizards go into the wand shop, like the wand chooses the wizard. Same thing with
Basically.
cats.
It is.
Huh.
So the next day, we were attempting to feed Puff and Dot.
Yeah.
And we're putting the food in, and Dot liked to bap at my mom. But I was able to touch Dot, which was new. She
Mhm.
felt like cashmere back then because she was very young. She still had
Oh.
her kitten fur.
Yeah.
She was so soft.
Oh.
She's still pretty soft. I like to rub my face on her.
Mhm.
She doesn't really enjoy that too much, but
Like, what are you doing?
so at some point or another we managed to get Puff and Dot
Yeah.
fixed. And Dot was not a good outpatient.
Oh no.
We were trying everything to keep her from ripping at her stitches.
Oh no.
Everything. It was so annoying. So every night we'd have her in this well, first of all, we had to get a cone. The vet that we brought them to gave us these material cones.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They didn't stay on. Like Puff kind of wore his, but it ended up flopping down. So it was like around his shoulders.
Yeah.
Instead of around his head, like the cone of shame is supposed to be. I had to go to a pet store and be like, "Do you have
More like
any plastic cones?" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "The cone of shame. I need a cone of shame." And they're like, "Oh, for what size animal?" I'm like, "A very tiny cat."
Of course
So
she
we
was
got
mad,
this-
Fox.
We got this cone of shame. Dot is glaring at me right now. She knows
Yeah.
I'm talking about her. She's like, "I remember this." So we had this cone of shame that we put on her, that it was finally something that we could put on her that she wouldn't be able to reach her stitches. We
Mhm.
had my cousin let us borrow, because he has a lot of animals.
Mhm.
My cousin let us borrow one of those surgical outfits that is supposed to keep the animal from like pawing at their stitches.
Stitches, yeah.
She was a Houdini cat. She knew exactly how to get out of that.
Smart cat.
So every night I would force her to sit on my lap
Mhm.
with this basically tube on her. And I would pet her, and I would eventually I would be able to take it off because she would be calm enough. I would take it off. I would give her a good brush down with a nice brush, and she'd just lay there and fall asleep. And it was her only time without the cone of shame or this annoying tube on her.
She must have enjoyed that.
And ever since that,
Mhm.
she has decided that my lap is a good place to fall asleep.
Okay.
And more recently, like in the past week and a half, Boo Boo has decided that my lap is the best place to fall asleep. Better than the couch, better than on top of the cages, better than on the floor. My lap. So I had Dot on my lap over this past week. And
Yeah.
Dot was sleeping. Boo Boo jumps up on the arm
Oh
of
my
the
God.
chair that
Yeah.
I'm sitting on, and she sticks her paw right on my leg.
That's
And
so
I'm like,
funny.
"Excuse me, ma'am.
It's already occupied, Boo Boo.
There will not be any cat fights tonight. Especially not on my lap."
Yeah.
Boo Boo got pushed down a lot that night
Oh.
because she kept jumping up and trying to occupy Dot's space.
Mhm.
And I'm like, "Look here. This is not good." Also, I might have lost chat.
Oh no. Oh no, it's not even in your stream, Casey.
It's not. I know I lost it earlier, but I think it came back, and I
Ah.
don't know if I still have it now, but I don't know.
Yeah, rip Casey. I assume
I can see it
cats
on
do not
stream,
like
though.
sharing spaces very much.
They don't. I mean, sometimes they're okay with it. So Puff and Dot,
Mhm.
Puff needs a buddy, so they basically do everything together.
Okay.
So that's always exciting. Where lost, better panic.
But
I see
I
chat
recall
on
Puff
stream.
and Dot fighting on your stream once.
Yeah, well, so the thing is, my bedroom is Dot's space.
Ah,
So when other cats come in here, she kind of attacks them.
very territorial, yes.
In this scenario, yes.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, Dot has her favorite bed in here, her favorite blanket in here, her
Mhm.
favorite toy in here. I don't know if it's her favorite scratching post. It's just a scratching post in my eyes, but she has a scratching post.
Acceptable scratching post. Yeah.
Yes.
At the
She
very least.
enjoys scratching on it.
Mhm.
She also has her favorite shoestring in here, which she is currently running around my room
Like
within her mouth.
just a random shoestring.
It's I took it off of my shoe,
Okay.
and I was like, I'm gonna throw this shoe out. So I mean, the cat may as well play with the shoelace. So we kind of fling it around, and she chases after it, and then I throw it on the floor, and she grabs it, and she runs around, and then she attacks the other end because it's moving.
Yeah.
It's hilarious to watch.
Cats are silly.
And she has her little bowl of food in here, and I always forget to bring water in,
Mhm.
so she always hops up on my lap and drinks my water. Chat is having
Yeah,
chaos. Oh, I
chat
have
is-
chat now. Chat came back.
Chat did come back. Welcome back, chat, on behalf of Casey. Segue emote. Oh, timely confetti. Thank you, Zero. Let's talk about your probably favorite person in the world, presumably. One of your favorite people,
Hopefully.
at least.
I have trouble with favorites. We know this already,
This
right?
is true. You are very, as you said, you are indecisive, and
But
I
he is my
moved.
person.
Yes. Box. We're talking about Box. I mean, I had a Dwai Talks with him a lot, like
A while ago.
at least half a year ago now. It's been a long time since we did Dwai Talks. So I do kind of remember the story of how you two met, but why don't I hear your retelling of it?
Oh, my retelling.
Yes.
So, Box. Rude. Interrupting me. Anyway, sorry, there's a cat that's trying to explore my room. I might have to open the door and let her out. Words. So,
Yep.
it was just, a normal day at college.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for rush hour to end, so I was sitting in the cafeteria because I lived about a 40-minute drive without traffic from the campus.
Right. So you wanted to
So
wait it out.
I was not about to drive home in the middle of rush hour.
Mhm.
Not a good idea. Especially not in the car that I had at the time. Dot, please don't do that.
Dot, we're doing a podcast here.
So I was sitting there, I was reading my book, minding my own business, and then this random guy comes over and he starts talking to everyone around me.
Mhm.
And then he's like, "Oh, well, you should say things. You should say things." And I'm like, "Can I use your computer?" Not hello, not hi, not my name is. Just can I use your computer? And he's like, "Sure, why not?" So I added him on Facebook because I figured this random dude just let me use his computer. I
Yeah.
should probably at least do something nice.
That's hilarious.
And then at one point or another, I was attempting to do an essay for school, which didn't end up working out too well, and I dropped the class, so
Okay.
I didn't fail it.
I feel.
But I was attempting to do homework,
Mhm.
as one does in college.
As
They
a
don't
studious
really
student
do
does,
homework.
yes.
They attempt it.
Yeah.
And he just messages me on Facebook. He's like, "Hi," and it's like 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. I'm trying to
Fox,
do this
hello.
essay.
Yep.
And
Okay.
he's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi, random guy."
Did you say the words "Hi, random guy"?
I mean, I don't think I did. I think I said his name, obviously.
Mhm.
And we started having a conversation. I don't remember what the conversation was about.
Mhm.
Which is usually odd because I remember many conversations, so you'd think I would remember our first conversation, but no.
No.
Probably because it was 2 a.m.
You
and
know,
I had
that's fair.
probably been up since about 5 a.m. the previous day. So we had a conversation. That conversation went until about 4 a.m.
Okay.
And then I was like, "Well, I should probably continue doing my homework." And he's like, "I should probably go to sleep." And then eventually we saw each other at school again.
Yeah.
Um and we were hanging out, and then I decided like, "Hey, I'll invite you to this party." And at one point or another, he asked if we could date, and it was over Facebook. And I was like,
Okay.
"Nah."
Nah, man.
No.
Nah.
And he's like, "Oh, all right." And I mean, we had probably only been talking for like maybe a week and a half at this point.
Yeah, that's a little. I would say that's a little.
We'd been talking for
little-
about a week and a half, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I'm ready. First
Yeah,
of
no,
all,
that's
to be
very
in a
fair.
relationship with this random guy that I
Uh-huh.
met at school, and then on top of that, I don't think I want to be in a relationship with someone that asked me out on Facebook.
Yeah. Do it in person. Come on. Sorry, I should. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
So I was like, "All right, whatever. We'll come to this party with me just as friends because
Mhm.
it's fun and having friends is kind of cool." I don't have a lot of those. Hence my introvertedness.
I mean, you have,
So
you make a few friends, but those few friends are your closest friends. So.
right.
No.
I have like a select few friends that I talk to on a regular basis, and I can count them all on one hand, and I can trust them with my life.
Yeah. I feel like that
Um,
makes a lot of sense.
Hello, Three Good,
Hello,
who
Three Good.
exists sometimes. So yeah. So I invited him to this party, and I was like, my other friend that I don't talk to very often, like more of an acquaintance friend, but
Mhm.
I've known him my entire life, lives down the street from me, as most of the people I know do, it seems, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Every story ends with, well, this person from down the street,
Yeah.
or starts with this person from down the street. Um, so he was hosting this party at one of the local town centers. My
Right.
town has like 3 of them. We're very small, but we've got 3 town centers.
Okay.
That's another story. Um, so I was like, all right. Oh, my tea alarm is going off. Sorry.
Tea alarm.
um,
gotta set up that
so
cinnamon.
you know, I'm actually not working tomorrow, so I don't have to make my tea tonight.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Yo.
So we went to this party. I kind of had fun. Box
Mhm.
did not have that much fun.
Oh.
But at some point or another, we were like, yeah, we're done with this. Let's walk back to my house and watch a movie. And it was a Halloween party. This was October 28th.
Okay.
I was completely dressed up with, my face was entirely painted like black and white. I was dressed up as I don't remember what it was. I think it was Death's daughter, I believe
Okay.
I called it.
Yeah.
But like, I had gotten black hairspray paint, not
Okay.
unlike your pink hairspray paint that you have, Sivo.
Yes.
And I had sprayed like the front half of my hair black.
Black.
I was attempting to not look like myself.
Gotcha.
Nobody saw through it. Or everybody saw through it.
Yeah.
That's the term. I was Death's
The
daughter,
goal
yes.
was nobody
So,
would see through it.
the goal
but-
was that no one would know who I was. That didn't work.
Hmm.
Everybody knew who I was. Maybe it was the shoes.
Maybe. Did you act like a daughter of death?
I tried to.
Okay.
I think I have a picture of it somewhere.
Okay.
But I had, I did all my makeup and stuff, so I had black spray paint in my hair. So we went back to my house. We started watching the movie Up.
Good
This
movie.
was when I actually owned a DVD player. DVDs, what are those? This is when I actually owned a DVD player. I own the movie Up on DVD. It's somewhere. I think it might be in a camper now. So we put in Up. I washed the paint off of my face,
Yep.
but I didn't have the ability to get the black off of my hair.
Oh no.
So it's getting to a hard part of the story for me.
Okay. It's okay. Take
So
your time.
we were watching Up,
Mhm.
and the year prior, on October 28th at around 9:30 p.m., so that would be 2010.
Okay.
October 28th, 2010, around 9:30 was the exact time that my grandmother passed away.
Oh.
And I had an extremely sad moment because it was the 1-year anniversary down to basically the minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I started crying, and Box, he was there and he
Mhm.
hugged me, and we just kind of like sat there for the rest of the night
Mm-hmm.
hugging. At one point or another, my other friend that basically lived at my house because she didn't like her mom, just walked into my house as she normally did and just sat down and was like, "So what are we doing?" And I'm like, "We're
no.
watching Up. We're watching Up." And she's like, "Great!" And then proceeded to talk through the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
I finally got her to leave
Yeah.
at some point. I don't remember when or how. I finally managed to get her to leave. And then as yeah, emotional moment ruined. As Box was leaving my house to go home that night,
Mhm.
I asked if his option of going out was still on the table.
Hmm.
And that is when we started dating, basically.
Aww. It's cute. Very glad he was there as an emotional anchor. But yeah, no, that was very wholesome. and now you're happy with Box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm happy with Box. I mean, it's been 9 years, so I mean, I think if I wasn't, I'd have kicked him to the curb already. So.
Oh, yeah. You hear that, Box? You're good. Box says it's not often I hear the other side of the story. It's a good story. Yeah, I remember Box telling me in Dwai Talks, like, to ask Casey about this in her Dwai Talks. So here we are. Thank you for the confetti, guys. Segues. Would you like to do a segue, Casey?
I'm not good with segues.
Same. Let's move on to the AMA. Yeah, so this is the last section of the podcast where chat, you guys, if you haven't already, feel free to submit your questions at the link down below or in chat right now. It's a Google Forms. Feel free to put your question there, and then Casey and I will do our best to answer them. So I'm gonna open up the document and see what shenanigans chat has come up with. Are you excited, Casey?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there are 26 questions. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. All
I
right.
wasn't expecting that many questions.
All right. Will we have predictions today? I need those sweet noodles for water. What? Okay, sure. Let's. What kind of prediction do you want, Casey, to set up? Let's do one right
now. I don't know.
Yeah, same. I don't know either.
What kind of prediction does chat want us to set up?
Well, okay. Let's.
Fox says, "I will not say how many of those are my questions."
All right. Will we get through all the questions by, let's say, 10 because I have a feeling we're gonna go overtime because of this. Will we get through?
Oh.
And I gotta, pardon?
I was just saying I have a feeling we're gonna go overtime as well.
Alright. Yes. No. You guys have 2 minutes to predict. Alright, next question. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I can't delete a question. I can't delete a response. In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet? Horrible. Your turn, Casey.
Insanity.
All right, that's a better word. Good. Why does the Earth spin clockwise?
That sounds like a Dr. Dwai question.
Does sound like a doctor, because magnets. Let's move on. First, think of a product. Now, what would be the absolute worst brand name for one of those products? Okay, let's think of a product first. A cat bed. That's a product. What would be the worst brand name, Casey? What do you think? These are strange questions, I know. I'm aware.
They are strange questions.
Yeah. Brand name for a cat, or it doesn't have to be a cat bed. You're asking the wrong people, chat, by the way. We're the most indecisive people on the planet, so
I don't even have a favorite video game, like, seriously.
we'll just call the worst brand name for the worst brand name for a cat bed would be dog chair.
Probably.
Probably. Let's move on. Casey, this is a question for you.
Oh.
How do magnets work?
Oh gosh. Box.
Yeah, we obviously know Box asked this one.
Magnets work because science. There you go.
All right. Will we be able to ban the word Casey and Mwahaha also drink water? Excuse me, we're drinking tea, Box.
Yes, we are.
And
tea.
second of all, no, we will not. You will not be able to ban the word. On the 8th minute of the stream, can you put on a hat and tip it? Well, that's unfortunately it's been way past 8 minutes. But I can put on a. I don't have a hat on me right now. Casey, do you have a hat? Wait, you have a hat in Animal Crossing.
I do.
Wait, can you do like a tipping motion? That's not a tipping motion, Casey.
It's not. Hold on. Let me panic. I don't know what I'm doing.
Nice. Cool. All right. Let's see. What secret conspiracy would you like to start? How many of these are box questions out of curiosity?
Probably most of them.
But what secret conspiracy would you like to start?
Secret conspiracy.
Like a conspiracy theory? or what do you mean? Whoever asked this question, what do you mean? Conspiracy. Yo, these are a lot harder to answer than I expected.
They are.
Box says, listen, I tried to find good discussion starting questions.
These are discussion ending questions.
Yeah, Box. I was wrong. Is the secret conspiracy? Oh, the secret conspiracy of that Box is asking these questions to make our discussion not make any sense instead of making sense. Look, it sounded better in my head, Casey. Okay.
I get it.
Yeah. All right.
I probably couldn't make that sound any better. So
are you
I'm
with me? Yes. Okay. We'll start.
That's our conspiracy theory.
The Box. We'll call it the Box Conspiracy Club. All right. Okay. Where did Dr. Dwai come from? This is a question for me. Where did Dr. Dwai come from? That's a good question. It's because I believe in Cadence of Hyrule. I streamed Cadence of Hyrule before, way back in the past. And I think that was the birth of when it was canon that Dwai had 8 PhDs. I don't know how that conversation came up, but I decided he had 8 PhDs and thus he became a doctor at that point.
Hello, Callus.
Hello, Callus. Wait, why are these questions not like hang on. Clearly I never used Google Forms before, by the way, so it's individual questions. We already did this one. How do magnets work? We did this. How do magnets work? We did this one too. We did this one as well. What do you guys want to be remembered for at the end of your life? What do we want to be remembered for at the end of the question asks? Casey? Hello?
Like an end goal. Did the microphone decide that I was background noise again?
All I heard was end goal.
Oh, I guess the microphone thought I was background noise again. I don't know if I have an actual end goal of what I want people to remember me by.
Mm-hmm. Um, would you like? I guess let me rephrase the question then. Like, well, actually, I guess like, would you want to be remembered by like people like outside of your family, of course, and friends?
I don't know. I guess if it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like you wouldn't be opposed to it, right? Like fame after passing away, I guess.
I
That makes sense.
guess not. I mean, I would have no choice in the matter at that point.
That's true. um,
Um,
it's an interesting question. We're just very bad at answering questions,
we are bad at answering questions.
but that's okay. What do I want to be remembered for at the end of life? I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. Um, I guess I would want some, like, if I were to compose music, then I would want my compositions to live on, to bring joy to other people. So that's all I can really think of at the moment. Hello, Labit, or is it I beat, or is it Labit? Either way, welcome on in. We're doing the AMA section of the podcast. Is cereal soup? Why or why not?
I guess technically it is. Well, let's look up the definition
Okay,
of
yeah,
soup.
let's use Google to our advantage. Define soup. Soup, a liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables in stock or water. Um, is milk a stock? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So therefore, cereal is not soup. Is what I'm gathering from this definition.
Oh my gosh. I scrolled down a tiny bit from
Yeah.
my soup definition search, and the first question that people also ask is cereal considered a soup? The answer to that question says soup is a liquid food made by boiling or simmering meat, fish, or vegetables with various added ingredients. So, to answer this burning question, based on dictionary.com, cereal does not count as soup.
Okay. There we go. It's very
The internet
definitive.
has spoken.
The internet has spoken. You cannot argue against the internet, otherwise they will riot. I mean, Steph does bring up a good point. Pasteurized milk is basically boiled, but like it's still not a stock, you know. Kay calls in cold soup. She's gonna throw hands. Breakfast soup. Oh no. I disagree. Secret conspiracy. Is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco? Explain.
I don't eat my hot dogs in bread, so it's just a.
You
I don't.
you don't?
I'm
I
trying to keep this more family friendly, okay?
okay. It's a, to me it's a sandwich because it's, you know, it's between two, like it's in a bun, right? It's like bread.
Normally,
Yeah.
I I don't eat my hot dogs in buns. I wrap cheese around my hot dogs, and then
Okay.
I just kind of pick it up with my fork and eat it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna about to say your hands. I'm like, what? Okay. Okay, with your fork.
Well, if it's leftover hot dog from like the night before and it's in the fridge, then I will eat it
Okay.
with my hands.
Okay, fine.
But if it's like fresh off the grill, I'm not about to pick it up with my hands and burn my fingers.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know if I ever tried cheese with hot dog.
I have cheese with like everything, so
That's fair. That's a topic we didn't talk about. Cheese that I
It's
considered
not a topic to
considered
talk
throwing
about
in
it,
because
right?
you know what something that rivals tea would probably be cheese. But
How did Callus get me eating cereal with a fork out of
I don't
stabbing
know.
a hot dog and
I don't know. Selective hearing. Probably Cal's probably heard us saying talking about
cereal
cereal.
is not a soup?
Yeah, and then the next thing you heard was fork.
Yeah, probably.
Uh, what would be the worst buy one get one free sale of all time? This is definitely a box question, I think. Worst buy one get one free sale? Something that's already free. There's no arguing from that. Oh, coffin system. Okay, that's pretty good. Hello, Casey?
I think I like Steph's answer.
Yeah. Yeah, Steph wins. All right.
Or
Yeah.
a cremation sale, but you know, that's along the same lines as coffin.
Mhm. As a side note, we've been through 11 of the 33 questions, so it's a lot more. What two totally normal things become really weird if you do them back to back? Back to back.
Wait, can you repeat that question?
What? Yeah. What two sorry. Yeah. What two totally normal things would become really weird if you do them back to back?
I feel like I've done some of these things in succession recently, but I don't remember what they are.
I wonder if this is a box question. I wonder if he asked this just to throw some slight shade at you. But who knows? I don't know. For me, wait, what would be really weird? Back to back.
Yeah, it has to be two totally normal things, though.
Two totally normal things. Like buying a rope and a shovel together. This box. Just those two things. Okay. What would be weird? Zero says Shiva says putting on a new set of clothes then showering. Zero says fighting
Yeah,
that's a good one, yeah. Zero says fighting someone and then juggling a taco. I think that's just two really random things.
Yeah, I mean, fighting someone's probably somewhat normal.
Also, yeah.
I've never seen someone juggle a taco ever.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you, Steph, and Vox bring up the good point of is juggling taco normal? No, I would say it's not normal, but
I mean, Monday I had a panic attack and had to get a COVID test, and
oh
I
no.
went to the grocery store to get, supplies for the
Mhm.
week just in case I had to quarantine because I wasn't sure when I was going to get to actually leave my house again.
Right.
And it probably looked really weird just buying a bag of salad and a bunch of like emergency things.
Like two completely unrelated things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fair. I mean, I don't think it's personally. I don't think it's that weird. You know, you just
Like
tackling two
that
different
was my
things.
food for the week was one bag of salad and a package of emergencies.
It's yeah.
I was like, this is what I need for the week. And then when I got home I realized that I didn't have any salad dressing. I was so upset.
Fair, fair. Let's see. Next question. We already did that one. Let's see. That one too. Did that one as well. let me read this one in my brain first, and before I read it out loud, just to make sure it's okay. This is definitely a shade question. Um, and I'm not even gonna. I don't even know how to answer it. It also barely makes sense. Sibo, if you go outside and water your shower on Wednesday on a weekend, how many colors can you smell 3 days ago while being colorblind once a week? Also, get hydrated or you might die. I love you. Let's just move on.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
0 colors.
zero. I don't.
For me, because I still can't smell anything.
Yeah, okay. I guess like I've like struggled to like summarize that question to my brain, like what Shay was asking. How many colors can you smell?
I
Basically.
mean, you associate different smells with different colors. Like if you smell grape flavored things, you think purple. Or if you smell cherry
I guess that's
flavored things,
true. I never really
you
thought.
smell red.
I don't know if I smell red. More so, I smell cherry. You know,
But
like
if you were to associate a color with that smell, it would be red.
I suppose so. But like I guess I don't really think about the color when I'm smelling, right? Normally, you think of the actual thing that you're smelling.
That's fair.
How did we derive a conversation out of this?
Shade.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, like, I don't know. It's like I don't know if I ever had a moment where I smelled a color. Like when I smell something, I think of a color. I don't know if you have though.
I mean, to a point, because I do a lot of things with essential oils, and each different essential oil comes in a different color bottle.
Okay.
So if I smell lavender, I'm gonna associate that with purple
Okay.
because
So I
that's the
guess
color on the bottle.
yeah.
I can't smell the lavender at the moment. That's part of the problem. I can very faintly smell eucalyptus right now.
Okay.
That's the only smell that I can smell is very faintly eucalyptus every now and again.
I guess it's like if things don't have like a tangible object to associate to, or like it's hard to, then it's more likely to imagine a color, its place when you spell something. Is what I'm like think I'm seeing or smelling, I guess. Shivo says the answer to that question is whether or not you have synesthesia that relates colors and smells. Okay, I forgot that's a thing. Um. Okay, cool. Actually, cool question in the end. All right. Uh, what causes Casey to make her cat Dotto get channel mascot?
She was the only one that sat in my room for the entire stream time. And she kind of just morphed into the stream mascot.
Like there was no like moment where like Dotto, you are now the channel mascot. It just kind of happened naturally.
No, it just kind of happened. And then one day I realized that Dot is the mascot.
Maybe this was Dot. I mean, Mike. Oh, you know how we had like the secret conspiracy question earlier. Here's my second secret conspiracy. Is that Dotto is slowly turning Casey's stream into Dotto's own stream. Like soon, you guys won't see Casey anymore. All you'll see is Cat. Oh
to
no.
be fair, there were, when I first started bringing the cats on stream, like for an extended period of time, I would go out to where all the cats were, and I would say, "All right, I'm gonna start streaming. Who wants to stream?" And Dot would run up, and she'd be like, "Me."
She knows.
Basically.
She knows.
So then she would sit in my room, and then eventually I found my second webcam, and I was like, I'm gonna set this up. We're gonna have a cat cam. So, I mean, it just kind of happened.
Hold on, I'm like, I know this awkward silence right now, but that's because I'm trying to make a visual joke at the moment. Um, give me like 1 sec. Keep talking about Dot and how she is now your mascot.
Um, I don't know if I have anything else to say about that. Panicking. Ah.
All right, perfect.
Oh no.
Hello, Dot. Welcome to Dwai Talks number 5.5. Welcome to the stream. You seem to be very happy today. So tell me a bit about yourself, Dotto. What brings you here? That's nice to hear. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if you're talking, Casey, but I don't, I do not hear anything right now.
Try not to die laughing.
Okay, I was wondering, like, maybe Casey's like trying to put like Dotto up to the mic or something. I don't know. Shippo says, "Can Dot tell us how magnets work?"
No.
Meow 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 meow. Oh, fascinating, Dotto. Wow, very clever response. Meow 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 meow. Yes, I agree. That's how magnets work. I think it's perfect. Imposter. Meow 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 meow. Oh, I can translate that. That says I don't know what you're talking about, Box. I am the real Dotto. Meow 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 meow. All right. Anyway, that is why Dot is Casey's mascot. Okay, who's your favorite streamer and or content creator and why?
Oh. So remember that whole indecisive thing that I had with the video games?
Mm-hmm.
So I like Steph's streams, and I like Sibo streams, and I like
Thanks.
Fox streams, and I like MB streams, but he hasn't been streaming recently. It makes me sad.
Oh.
Trying to think who
Fly?
else. I like Flybox
Mm-hmm.
streams. I like Choose Red Mage streams.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of streamers.
It was good. You never run out of streams to enjoy, right?
Exactly. I have like one evening off of where no one usually streams, and then I can like binge watch Netflix.
That's like a good little like schedule you got going on.
the rest of the days I'm watching streams.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is a stream, but it's not the same. It's not a live stream.
That's fair, but you're streaming videos, so arguably it is a stream.
All right, then I guess I like NCIS streams too.
Yo, let's go. For me, my favorite streamer would be my favorite streamer. I guess again, I'm also indecisive. I like Casey's stream a lot. I like Steph's stream a lot. I like Kay's stream a lot. I like Sydney's stream a lot.
I almost forgot about Kay.
I
Her
like
streams are fun too.
Yeah. Outside our little stream circle bubble, I enjoy Rachel Tat's streams a lot because she's very chill, has cats as well, and I don't know, just a funny person. Like I admire her humor. Unfortunately, she's phasing out of streaming, which makes me sad, but that's neither here nor there. I enjoyed Jenny Swift when she still streamed back in the day. And I like, in terms of like more popular streamers, I enjoy Lily Pichu and I enjoy Northern Line. So those oh I guess and small ants, and those were my choices.
I don't watch any large streamers actually.
I feel like
Um,
large streamers is a very different vibe from small streamers, right? Because
it is. I know I was talking to my one friend yesterday. We were trying to get the snow off her car because there was a snowstorm and we were both working. And she was like, I was at this stream and there were only 500 people there. And I'm like, that's gigantic.
that's a lot, yeah.
And she's like, that are you sure? And I'm like, I go to streams and there's usually no more than like 40 people tops.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's that many people, I tend not to talk and chat because I get buried or I don't necessarily want to be part of that vibe or I just want to watch the streamer and lurk.
Yeah. Like when it gets to the point where it's like above 50 to 100, chat starts to get too fast for the streamer to get to every
40
person.
is a large number for the streams that I watch. Box occasionally gets up to about 40.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a little hard to mod at his streams when there's that many people, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Because chat's just like zooming by, you have to read everything, you're like, oh no.
And a lot of times if Box is streaming, I tend to lurk a bit during streams.
Right. Like
I play video games, or I'll be doing something on my phone, or I'll be working on something. Most recently, I've been cataloging the thousands and thousands and thousands of Magic cards on a Google document. So there's usually, I'm either typing on my keyboard on a different window tab, or I'm just have Magic cards strewn across my keyboard because I'm alphabetizing them.
I mean, I feel like you almost gotta have like something else to do while you're modding, otherwise it's just very stressful. And also, like, I don't know, I personally, I'm a mod at Steph's stream, but like it's hard for me to just focus on looking at chat.
Yeah, I mod nearly everywhere I watch, actually.
It's true.
I mod Flyvox, I mod Box, I mod Choose Red Mage, I mod Steph, I mod who else do I mod? I mod for a lot of people. My goodness, who do I mod for?
Actually, I mod for someone.
I don't even remember anymore.
I mod for someone that I forgot.
I mod for Mbase whenever he streams. I mod for Samet when he streams. Sure, Callus, I'll be your mod.
Just add it to the file.
There we go. Another one. Basically, I end up at I also mod for Attention Horse Germany. Actually, I almost never get to go to his streams because he streams the odd times for my schedule.
Because time zones and stuff,
Because time zones.
Yeah, Steph, I said I mod for
well, I mod for other people and forget who I mod for. I'll show up at a stream and I'm like, oh, I mod here. Goodness.
I mod for Vidya, aka my friend Jamie, because there were no mods around when I tuned in, and he was like, he was like, oh, you want to be mod? I'm like, sure. And I kind of completely forgot about it until this moment. But that's okay. It's chill, right? So, but anyway, cool. I forgot I was a mod there. Anyway, let's move on. What's Casey's favorite part about Sibo streams and vice versa? What are things you've learned from each other's streams that you've added / would add to your stream?
Oh no, indecisiveness strikes again.
It doesn't have to be like favorite part, just like, you know, a part.
I don't know. It's fun to interact with you because you tend to overreact to certain things that most people wouldn't overreact to.
I feel like I'm being slightly called out here, but yes.
Hilarity ensues, and then I practically die laughing like I almost did earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about, Casey. There There you go. There's the delay coming through. All right.
Uh,
And then the second part of the question was, what are things you've learned from each other's streams that you added / would add to your stream?
don't know. I feel like I kind of just see things, and if I like them, I do them, and it's quite possible that I've seen things on your stream, and I just Lightbox.
Lightbox.
Thank you, Callus.
I was gonna say, I'm like, if you don't have something, I have something for you, Casey. It's the Lightbox.
But like I said, I see things on. But who started Secret Command? Did I do Secret Commands
I think
first?
you started. Wait, I don't.
Or did
I feel
Sibo
like you
first?
started the Secret Commands, but maybe I did. I don't remember. Either
don't
way, I
remember
feel
who
like it
started
was
that.
we. It was both.
But
Let's say
I see
both.
things on various people's streams, and if I like them, I sometimes integrate them into my streams.
Mhm.
And I don't always remember who did what.
Let me think. What's my favorite part about Casey's streams? A lot actually. I enjoy that she draws the Mario Maker 2 things. Her drawings are amusing. It's also like a good like interlude between levels, like a time to just chill and chat. Cats also. Dotto. I can't. I'm like, I really like Dotto. What can I say? But I also just enjoy Casey's reactions to levels and her making progress and or dying to unnecessary spikes and things like that. Among other things. I forget if I'm pretty sure the idea of like drawing at the end of the like a Mario Maker 2 level, I feel like I
feel like you started that after I started.
Yeah, I feel like I was influenced by your streams from that, like drawing at the like putting in time, and also like you showing me how to draw Toadette.
That's true. I did show you how to draw Toadette.
So I feel like that's like one thing. I feel like Secret Commands we both maybe kind of
I think we might have started that
encouraged each
like,
other. Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah. You also suggested me to play Pikmin. Okay, let's play Pikmin.
That's true. I've also suggested that you play Dadish.
Yeah, that too. The idea of changing lights colors as an incentive is also, I also took that from Casey.
Because I have the light box.
Yeah, I have the
so
light box changing color thing. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can do the same thing for the LED lights behind me.
I actually got that idea from Flyvox. He has this light behind him that's a different it's a different color every single stream. But I always tell him that he should make a channel point thing where we could change the color. He hasn't done it yet, but that's basically where I got the idea, and I was like, "Oh, I can change the color of my light box. That's great. I can add it to my list of channel point rewards."
I really like the channel rewards, like just the idea of channel rewards. I feel like a lot of streamers don't like utilize it to the best of their abilities, if that makes any sense. Like a lot of streamers just don't have anything. I'm like,
they just use whatever Twitch gives them.
Yeah. The idea.
So everyone has like 100,000 channel points from.
Yeah, exactly. The word ban, actually, funny enough, the word ban I was in the Twitch catalog, but I tweaked it slightly because the word ban was like, I can't say this word for 5 minutes or whatever, right? But I'm like, how do I shape it in a way that makes it interesting
That makes it SIBO.
Yeah, makes it like very me essence. And that chat would enjoy. So I'm like, okay, if I say the word, I'll have to do push-ups. That's perfect, right? But I feel like.
And you changed 5 minutes to 8 minutes.
Yes, I changed 5 minutes to 8 minutes. So, yeah, no, I feel like people should use the channel incentives more, like other streamers should. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Also, the prediction is the prediction that yeah, you know, whoever put yes, I didn't actually see how many people what people chose. We have, well, we get through all the questions by 10-10. We had 78% say no and 22% say yes. So people who said no, congratulations. Why no?
No
8%?
8%.
All right, let's see. Would you ever want to be a Twitch partner or no?
I don't think so. I feel like there would be too much what's the word that I'm looking for? Responsibility is not the word I'm looking for.
Okay. I was gonna say responsibility. No. Okay. All right.
Synonym to responsibility. I guess pressure might be
Pressure. Yeah.
a good word for it. I feel like there would be too much pressure to
A lot of burden.
do things. Yeah, to do things specifically the way that Twitch wants them done. Expectation. Thank you,
Expectation. There you go. Thank you, Shippo. Yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much because for me, it's not like just wherever my stream will go, I guess. Obviously, I need to like, you know, direct it in some way or whatever, but I guess for me, my goal isn't necessarily to go for partner. It's more like if it happens, it happens, and you know, I'll be, you know, I'll roll with that if it happens. Otherwise, I'm not really worried about it. I don't really think about it too much. But that's kind of my philosophy.
Like if I were to get enough viewers and hours and all of those achievements to be able to apply for partner, I likely wouldn't apply for partner.
Right.
It would sit there and it would be achieved. And I would have the ability to apply for partner if I wanted. And I probably wouldn't.
But the emotes, Casey.
I know there's a lot more emotes, but I mean, I can't even think of enough emotes to fill up 5 slots.
Okay, fair.
I only have 4 emotes total.
That's true. That's true. That's very interesting. All right. Let me see. Is there something you'd change about your stream? If so, what?
If I could remember, I would add more music. But I don't ever remember.
Like music as in like background music or you playing music?
The background music.
Do you
it's quite silent when I'm sitting there drawing to myself on my Switch screen.
And it's also hard to like, you know, I mean, I feel like maybe like if I were to give a suggestion, obviously, you know, it's not my stream, so you know, like I'm just suggesting something whether you know. Like I feel like when you're drawing, maybe you can like look at chat a little more and then
I do try to. I tend to forget. Or I get really into trying to draw what I'm trying to draw.
Yeah.
And then I'll look up and chat's like way back there is the last time that I actually saw chat, and I'm like, excuse me?
She's captured by her views, Steph. Yeah, that's fair.
I should figure out how to get sound commands so someone can type in like exclamation point listen and something will like yell in my ear.
Ah, yes.
So I can look at chat.
Like me.
I don't actually know how to set up sound commands. That's the problem.
I mean, I can help you. I mean, Steph knows how to as
I'm
well.
sure Box could set it up for me too.
Yeah. Okay. See.
Listen, Box, it's because I haven't decided on what sound commands I want yet. I like to have an idea in my head before I just ask you for help, because you like to just go and do, and then if I don't have a full picture in my brain what I actually want, then I make you change it and you get annoyed.
Okay, let's. Oh wait, I forgot to answer the question. Anything I want to change, but my stream. Want to? I mean, I mentioned this in my piano stream, but I want to do more piano streams, I guess. Especially since I bought a new electric piano that will come eventually. I feel like I want to play more piano so I get in more practice, I guess. And feel like maybe Twitch could be used as an avenue for my music career in a way. But it's just I'm just kind of, seeing what works first. But also want to throw in more variety in terms of the games I play. Let's see. Oh gosh, we have so many more. If you could learn a language, what would it be?
Norwegian.
Norwegian? Why Norwegian?
So my tiny little town, most of us have family from Norway.
Okay.
I am 4th generation that lives in my town.
Wow.
My great-grandfather built the side road that I live on. Well, I live on a corner of a main road and a side road, and the side road is the road that my great-grandfather built.
Wow. That's cool. That's like
we have strong Norwegian heritage.
Yes.
If you fly an American flag, you also have to fly a Norwegian flag in this town.
It's really cool.
Or
like
your neighbors get mad at you.
Small towns that have a lot of history. Like
we embrace the Viking helmets.
Yes.
There's a reason why my Among Us
Viking helmet.
Yes,
Among
that's
Us?
why I wear the Viking helmet on Among Us.
That makes so much sense now. Oh, okay. That's cool. If I could learn a language, it would be Mandarin, because that would be very useful. I feel the most common Chinese dialect, and also I don't know, it's just a lot of people speak it. A lot of people in my family speaks it, family, friends, circle, whatever, also speaks it. Kind of want to learn Shanghainese, but that's also kind of very, very like small, like not a lot of people speak Shanghainese compared to Mandarin for sure. But I also I mean, I kind of speak Cantonese, but not really. I understand enough of it, but I wouldn't be able to hold a fluent conversation. Sibo, you look handsome, by the way, says Boss. Oh, thank you. I wanted to match my Animal Crossing outfit a little bit with the black shirt and white shirt on
Box
top.
is also talking about the New Year's hammer drop. Our town drops Thor's hammer for New Year's instead of the ball drop.
Wait, that's so cool!
And we live stream it on Facebook so that all of the town can watch it.
Wait, can you oh wait. The next New Year's, can you link me? I want to see a hammer drop.
If we do it, absolutely.
Yo, that sounds so cool, yeah. Do you like cyan? Let me make this question a little better. What's your favorite color as well?
My favorite color is pink.
Mm-hmm.
If you couldn't tell from
I could
the
tell.
color of my wall
yeah.
during stream.
Also, I decided to also, decorate your side of the Animal Crossing wall with pinks.
Oh yeah. But I also like purple and teal and lime green. Those are nice colors.
Those are nice.
Lime green is not good on walls though. I don't recommend.
Okay. No lime green on walls?
No lime green on walls.
Bad experience with it?
Pastel colors are much nicer on walls in my opinion.
I agree. I mean, it's because it's a more muted tone, right? Because like
Right. But cyan is nice too.
That's true.
I have hard feelings with cyan because at work we have this printer and it doesn't like to print true color.
Oh.
So I was creating a sign of a specific bottle of peach Bellini, I think it is. I'm not sure exactly. But the bottle is legitimately bright cyan.
No.
And I was like, the sign has to have cyan words on it. So I made this sign. I picked cyan as the color. I printed it and it came out navy blue. And I was like, printer, are you kidding me? What are you thinking? Why? and my boss walked
confused.
over. And
yeah.
they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, look at this sign. And they're like, the sign looks nice. I'm like, I picked cyan. All it had to do was use only the cyan toner.
Printer said no. Or printer got very, very enthusiastic about the cyan and dumped too much of it. Although I guess that's also not how it works, but you know.
Also, that printer doesn't like to work all the time, so I have strong feelings of wanting to take a bat to it.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day they'll let me do that.
Yeah. When they get a new printer, maybe you'll have permission to do so.
Unfortunately, this is the new printer.
Oh no. Well, I don't know. Secretly pour water over it, and then it breaks, and then you're like, "Oh no, it broke." Wonder how that happened.
The problem with that, Sibo, is that since I work for a liquor store, there's literally cameras on every single corner.
Oh, that's true.
So you're always being filmed, no matter where you are in that store. Unless you're in the bathroom. We don't have cameras in the bathroom.
Perfect. You bring the printer with you into the bathroom.
Because that won't look suspicious at all.
No, you just needed to print something.
Entire store.
It's fine. If people question, just be like, I needed the printer.
I needed to print something in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, or as Shade says, put googly eyes on the cameras. And the printer itself. Anyway. Do I like cyan? It's alright. It's like a shade of blue. I like blue. Blue is my favorite color. Yeah. Can you tell us? No, we won't tell us how magnets work. If you could go back.
Another one of those.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you could go back in time and tell your younger. Wait, did we do those? No, we didn't. If you could go back in time and tell your younger self something that you know now, what would you ask?
What would I ask, or what would I tell them?
Yes, I assume tell them. What would you tell them?
I would tell myself not to be so dumb and don't date that first guy I dated.
Ooh.
I probably wouldn't have listened.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be completely honest.
I feel like I would listen. No, would I listen to my future self?
I don't know if I don't know if I would believe that it was actually my future self, even though I basically don't look any different than I did in high school.
Okay, assuming you do believe that it is your future self, would you trust your future self?
I mean, I would. Knowing myself now, I would trust my future self. However,
back then, that's
I don't know about 15-year-old me.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know. Maybe I have too much faith in myself. Maybe I wouldn't listen to myself either. Who knows? Who knows?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. What would
Us older us's like to think that younger us's would listen to older us's, but
Mhm.
I don't know about that.
What would I tell my younger self? Uh, don't be lazy. Do your essays.
But
Compose
being
more.
lazy is so much more fun.
Yeah, no, I agree. But also, responsibility and all that. Ugh.
Responsibilities.
Responsibility. Sibo, why are you bad at segways? Because I don't know how to ride a Segway. It's difficult. I'm watching those people in the shopping malls riding around those Segways, and I'm like, man, I wish I could beat them. Um, the joke is there because they spelled Segways the wrong way. But to actually answer the question, why am I bad at Segways? Because I'm very bad at making connections, I guess. Or finding connections. What do you think, Casey? Why do you think I'm bad at segways?
Because brains just stop working.
Exactly. Exactly. Would you say that music has changed both of your lives for the better? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely not for the worse. Like, I don't. Do you find there's any negatives?
I find the only negative to be that when people find out that I play music, they're like, "Oh, well, then you can just write me a song." I'm like, "No, I
Oh
don't. I
yeah.
can't write anything for my life."
Yeah, that's like a little small pet peeve. It's like, oh, you play music. Oh, you play music. You play piano. Yo, play me something. Like, play me this song I have never heard before. I'm like, I'm not a jukebox. I can't really do that on the spot. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I don't know. But no, for overall, it's music, good, life, better. Next question. uh, Casey, this is a question for you. What is your single most special moment that you and Box have shared?
There's indecisiveness again.
Yeah. I mean, you shared, you already shared something in the podcast already, but like, is there
Yeah.
other things?
Um,
I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot with this question. Um, and also, it's a pretty personal question, so feel free to either answer it or not answer it.
I don't know that I could think of anything aside from what I've already shared in the podcast.
Okay. That's okay. Let's. It's also like, it's also like hard to sometimes. It's hard for me and probably for you to like think of something right off the spot in the head, especially if there's like
Yeah.
maybe like a lot of things to choose from, or like there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things, but you can't think of something at this exact moment in time. That happens to me a lot.
Yeah. In like an hour or two, I'll be laying in bed and I'll be like,
Oh,
"Oh,
I should
I
have said
should have
this. Yeah.
said this on stream."
Yeah, this happens to me every single time. Like, whenever people ask me to give an example, I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I don't give examples. I just state things, like, words just come out of my mouth. I have these opinions, but I can't back up my opinions, which is really bad, but that's just the way it is.
I can always back up my opinion about 3 hours after I finish the conversation.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Uh Favorite cryptid. What's a cryptid?
I don't know.
I don't know. Define crypt. Oh, what did I do? Define. Wait, what? Oh, Dr. Dwai was holding the control key. I almost printed out Soup. Define cryptid.
Oh, um, creatures like Bigfoot, Yeti, Chupacabra, Jersey Devil, Loch Ness
Mm.
Monster. Um, Mine is probably the Jersey Devil. Probably because I live in Jersey.
What's the
Also,
Jersey
probably
Devil?
because. So, I actually wrote an entire essay on
Oh.
the Jersey Devil in middle school. Um,
So you really know your stuff when it comes to the Jersey
um,
Devil.
and then literally the same year that I wrote that essay, we went down to where the Jersey Devil supposedly lives. Um, Basically, it's this. I don't remember exactly because middle school was like a long time ago, Sibo.
No, that's fair. That's
um,
fair.
Middle school was easily over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually,
so basically,
pretty sure
it's
it's
it's a
more. Pretty
it's a
sure it's more.
devil,
But yeah.
and it has wings. I looked up a picture of it. It lives down south in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey.
Okay.
And by down south, I mean South Jersey, not like the deep south of Tennessee or Texas or something.
Mm.
Um, it's creepy looking, actually. Here, I'll send you a picture
Okay.
of what people think it looks like.
While you do that, my favorite, I don't know. See, this would have been perfect moment for me to be like, oh, my favorite is this, but I honestly have no idea. I've never really thought about it. Like, what is my favorite mythological creature? That's not really something that crosses my mind on an everyday basis, you know?
Also, send you the picture.
Yeah, yeah. I see it. Let's save it and then show it. It really is like a moose and a bat.
Hmm.
but but why? But why is it what it's like something straight out of Avatar: The Last Airbender,
I
where
don't
like
know that anybody's actually seen it.
mm.
Um,
I mean it is a
I
mythological
watched
creature.
I
So
watched well, there are, quote unquote sightings and stuff. I watched
right.
a lot of documentaries about people that claimed that they saw the Jersey Devil. Um I really went into a lot of research on this for some reason. I got really into this specific essay. I don't know why.
Hmm. I mean, why not? You know?
True, why not?
Why not? All right. That's a Jersey Devil. Cool. I learn something new every day. Is Sibo from Earth? I don't know, you tell me.
I hope so.
Sibo, ask Sibo ask you had asked Case what? When did you learn to play piano and why did you become a teacher? Wait, this is a question for me, right? Oh, I think it's that's Sibo, since you had asked Casey, when did you learn to play piano and why did you become a teacher? I learned to play piano. When did I learn to play piano? I learned when I was 6 years old. So 20 or 21 years now. And I don't know. I played. I was quote unquote forced to play piano. Not really forced, but kind of forced to play piano. At one point, I almost quit. Around 8th grade, but I persevered, or my parents convinced me to continue. At least until I did my piano exam. Did my piano exam, then I decided not to quit. Then I in the last year of high school, I started exploring music as a career, as a university option. Um, and at first, I actually was gonna be going into university as a flautist. For some reason, I had this in, like moment of like I wanna learn how to do flute in university. I'm glad I didn't because I like piano better. Um, and I applied to a university that had something called concurrent education, which basically provided you a not only a bachelor of music but also bachelor education. It's a 5-year program. Um, I mean, I dropped out of that out of that concurrent education program, but the desire to teach privately still kind of remained. I really enjoy kind of teaching children, especially one on one, just because it's fun to see them improve over time and see how students differ, and that's I guess why I became a teacher, because I enjoy seeing kids enjoy music, I guess. This is a little kind of ramble, but that's my answer. That's my answer. Okay. Is Earth flat? Casey, is the Earth flat?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
110% sure. The Earth is round.
Have you ever watched that documentary with like about flat earthers?
I don't think so.
I haven't either. So I don't know why I know why I asked you that, because I had no follow-up question to that, but there is a
No, it's so
documentary out
aggressive.
there about flat earthers. Apparently it's really good. Yeah, that note was very aggressive.
Sorry.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I
You
have
already
very
asked
strong
this.
feelings about how not flat the Earth is. I
Mhm.
can't help it.
All right, we have another hot dog question slash
Oh
sandwich.
no.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? I think so.
That depends on how
Oh
you're
yeah,
eating it.
yeah. Like if it's
I
just
don't eat it with bread.
yeah, if there's no bread, it's not a sandwich. Yeah, okay, I
It's
agree.
just a hot dog.
I agree. There has to be bread for it to be a sandwich. I feel, in my opinion.
Although, technically speaking, it could be considered a sub. Like, you know how a meatball sub
That's
is like
fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a meatball sub is basically just made in a
But
hot dog
a
bun.
sub is a sandwich, no? A sub is a
I
type
guess
of
so.
sandwich.
But I'm getting technical here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going into
We're going
different
further.
we're getting into different subtypes
Subcategory.
of sandwiches.
Ah, dadish jokes. Ah.
I mean,
yeah.
is an open face sandwich also technically a sandwich though?
Well, it's in the name, right? Open
It's
faced
in the name,
sandwich.
but is it technically a sandwich?
I guess that depends on your definition of sandwich. Does a sandwich require that it has two sides, have something enclosing something, specifically bread?
I mean, when you say that something is sandwiched, they're in between two things.
Right.
So if you have an open face sandwich, oh no, this
This combo started,
conversation
yeah.
started. So if you have an open face sandwich, there's no sandwiching there. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Midnight, here we come.
Yep. Now we're gonna move on from this question.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. I'm done now.
Yeah. We have
That was my sandwich rant.
this is Box's question. It says, "No question. You both are amazing." Thank you, Box.
Aw.
Have people been adding questions during this segment of the podcast?
Is that a question that you just got?
Yes. And the answer is yes.
How
why-
many questions do we have left?
One more question.
Oh,
Why don't you answer this one for us, Casey? Is the Earth a dodecahedron?
oh my gosh. I don't even know what that is.
A dodecahedron, I believe, is a 20-sided
looking it up.
dice. Or not 20-sided dice, 20-sided
It
object.
is basically a 20-sided die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with the Earth is a sphere.
Are you sure though? You sure? Like if some, you know, if someone
If
rolled Earth like as a dice, like would you like would it land on like 20?
I mean, it could land on
It
20,
could land on 20.
but it also could land on like 200,000.
That's true. That's true.
It is Earth, very big, has a lot of space for numbers.
That's true. A lot of surfaces. The Earth is actually slightly pear-shaped. Huh.
If someone rolled the Earth, it would just land on Australia.
Actually, yeah, I feel like, I feel like Earth would be definitely a weighted dice as well, right? Because there's some sides that are probably, well, then again, it's like it's the Earth is also mostly, I don't know. Anyway, wait. There's two more questions. What is this? A shade question? Yes. Is this the last question? Says someone. If so, chat, show some love for Sibo and Casey. You heard it here, folks. Chat. Show Casey and I some love. I'm waiting, chat. Waiting. Hey, there we go. All right. Well,
What are those?
what are those? Sorry, what are those? Thank you so much for coming to the podcast, Casey.
Thank you for having me on your podcast.
Anytime. Once again, oh, we forgot to do plugs in the beginning. My bad. That's fine. Let's do it at the end now. Plugs. Please check out Casey at twitch.tv/kc2vvn. It's up there. Up there. Up there. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Up. No. Yeah. Okay. Clap. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Confetti. Okay. Up there. Right. Twitch.tv/kc2vvn. She streams usually on Sundays. Sometimes other days, depending on her work schedule and freeness and stuff. But she mostly streams Mario Maker 2. But she also streams other things like Cat Quest, Dadish. Wait, do you stream Dadish? You said, wait, maybe stream Dadish?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't streamed Dadish.
I haven't been streaming Dadish.
You were playing Dadish, right?
I have been playing Dadish.
You quit Hat in Time, but you used to. You stream Breath of the Wild and other games. I don't know why I didn't ask you to do the plugin. Hey, Casey, why don't you do the plugin?
I'm Casey.
Hi,
Twitch.tv/kc2vvn. I play lots of games, mostly Mario Maker. Sometimes on weekdays, sometimes on weekends.
Yay!
Lots of cats.
Lots of cats. Yes, lots of cats. And channel redemptions to summon cats too. That's key.
True.
That's key.
Very true.
So whenever you're in the mood for a cat, you just summon it. Summon her or him, depending on what cat desire.
There's mostly hers. Only one him.
Mostly hers, yes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning into the Dwai Talks podcast. See you guys next time. Say bye, Casey.
Hi, Casey.
Say bye, Sibo.
Bye, Sibo.
Say bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
All right, that was a really awkward pause for you, I'm aware, but now we're back. I had to play the intro/outro music, but hey, the podcast is now over. Hello, Casey.
Hello.
Hello. Let me show. Let's show chat our little setup here. We have Zipper as our little cameraman. Hidden ending post credit scene. Yeah, no, Zipper's been responsible for the camera, the photography, the videography, that's the word, of Dwai Talks. And also Who Wants to Be a Billionaire, fun fact. We have cat beds. We have I mean, you chat has seen everything. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, let me do some final like things. Thank you so much, chat, for coming. Apparently we have one more question. Is SIBO really
Another
SIBO?
question?
Is SIBO really SIBO? Well, I
Hope so.
guess you'll never find out. Tomorrow we're doing a community stream. We're playing some .io games. Casey, where'd you go?
It's snowing on your island, Sibo.
Oh no. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're playing .io games like Scribble.io, Draw, Battle.io, Tetra.io, which is like Tetris basically. And I think that's it. I didn't really find any other .io games, but those are the ones we'll be playing. On Monday we'll be doing Mellow Mondays, so feel free to post a bunch of pictures of your pets, Casey, and we'll have them shown on the stream while we pets and things. If you want to pet pets for longer, redeem the pet the catto doggo bunny redemptions.
Box, they're not sticks.
I just realized you're burying things. What did you bury? What's in here? Oh no! Oh no! No, I'm getting like, flashbacks. Bad flashbacks too. Highly cursed. Get these eggs out of my island. Alright. Wait, there's one more over. There's two more! But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. My shovel broke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Thanks
Do
for...
you want my shovel?
It's okay, I'll have these stone eggs here to remember this moment, Casey.
Here. Take my shovel.
Oh, thank you.
I don't need it. I've got multiple. Not on me, but I've got another.
Thank you for the kindness. I would have laughed if the shovel broke. After
I
that
probably would have too.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. Let's roll the credits and stick around for the post credits. Thank you to... Oh, I didn't have it set up. Give it a sec, chat. Give it 1 sec. 1 sec. I need to go over here, click this button, then click this other button, and thank you to Dwibot and Steph and Kay earlier for moderating. Thank you to our new followers. Don't know how to pronounce that. Labit 59 and Misha. And thank you to Protoss for the resub. Much appreciated. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Casey, for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was fun. All right. Oh, Casey, I have news.
News?
I have news. Hold on, let me switch to this. I have news. Guess what, Casey? Not
What?
only are we doing .io games tomorrow, guess what else is happening?
What else is happening tomorrow?
What's your favorite color, Casey?
Pink?
What's related to pink, Casey?
Steph?
What's something else that's related to pink, state, Casey?
Me?
I don't know how to. You need more hits. It's hair related.
Oh, your hair.
My
It's
hair
gonna be pop.
is gonna be punk. Tomato!
Exciting!
Exciting! It's probably not gonna turn out pink at all, by the way. I'm just gonna warn you now, but it's probably gonna be like a very deep, almost not seeable, visible pink, but at least they're doing it. That's what matters. Casey, stop hitting my head. Casey.
But it's fun.
Casey. Casey. Why are you hitting me? Casey. Come on. Casey. Stop that. Casey.